Okay, so this is an interview done by Tyra Martinelli. So, do you think that students are getting enough nutrition in their school lunches?
No,
And why would you say that?
because they're not eating what they're getting.
They're not eating
They're
it.
not eating it.
Do the students have options?
No,
They don't.
not at the school I work at.
Okay. What kind of drinks do they have?
Milk, white milk and chocolate milk.
Did you know that flavored milk sometimes has as much sugar as a can of soda?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
What changes would you make to the menu to make it more nutritional or to get the students actually eating?
I'd ask the kids what they like. Take notes to what they're not eating, what they're throwing away, and don't serve it.
Yeah. What kind of stuff is being served that they're not eating?
One day last week they had Chinese day, so they had pork fried rice, egg
Okay.
rolls. What else was with it? Their milk. Don't remember what the fruit was that day. Of the 3 classes that I watch, so there was about 60 kids total, I'm going to say 50 of them threw
Wow.
away the majority of their lunch
Wow.
because they didn't like the taste. It was cold. It was just nasty. They just wouldn't
Yeah.
eat it. I wouldn't eat it.
That was another one of my questions. Would you eat the lunches that are served?
Not all of them.
Not all.
Some of them I have. Some of them I wouldn't touch.
Right. So they don't have meal options. What do you think a healthier option would be for them?
Give them more choices of different types of fruit. And they don't have to be, and not canned fruit,
Yeah.
because they get a lot of canned fruit.
Right.
Give them the fresh fruit. Give them more of a choice. And have enough for all the kids.
Yeah.
I've seen halfway through third lunch, the kids aren't getting fruit because they ran out.
Wow. So that's a big
Yeah.
issue. Okay. Do you personally shop at a supermarket or a fresh produce market?
Yeah.
Have you ever shopped at Duffield's?
No.
No. Okay.
No, the prices. That's the only thing that keeps me from Duffield's. But I
Okay.
do go to other produce markets.
Okay. So overall, would you say that you would rather go to a supermarket or a produce market for like your vegetables and fruits and things that they would
My
be able to
fresh
provide
fruits
you?
and vegetables, truth is, I get them all at the supermarket mostly.
Okay.
Only because of the convenience.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that Duffield's has an educational program where they teach students about healthier food choices?
No.
Yeah, if you go on their website, they actually have lesson plans and everything on there. And they have, yeah.
I'm getting them.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had that. I never even thought to look at Duffield's for stuff like that.
yeah. And they have lesson plans on their website. Now, what do you think they could do to advertise that better for schools? Because this is something that schools could use.
Put it in Chalk Talk. Here in Pittman, we have Chalk Talk. Put it in the
Okay.
Chalk Talk.
Right?
Put it on, send an email to the schools to send it around to the teachers.
Yeah.
That would be so much better.
Mm-hmm. Do you think students in general are learning enough about nutrition and healthier foods?
No.
What do you think should or could be
Definitely.
done about, or what would you do?
I would just show them the different options
Mm-hmm.
and try to get them, like I tried with the kids at the schools that I work at for the lunches. One thing that I always do is have the kids, they have to at least taste it.
Right.
They can't just throw it away. They have to taste it.
Yeah.
So if you have more choices available for them to taste, you could do that in an after-school program.
Yeah.
Have different choices available to taste. Try it. You might like it.
Yeah.
And introduce the healthier foods to them at that point in time.
Yeah. So if Duffield's came to a school, say such as Pittman or anywhere, do you think that's something that the school would be willing to take on to use their programs to implement in the schools?
I don't know. That's hard to say. In the one school district that I work at lunchtime, I don't think they would because they're privatized. Their
Oh,
lunch
okay.
program is privatized.
How does that work?
There's a private
Or what
company.
does that mean?
There's a private company that comes in. NutriServe, I think it is.
Oh,
They
okay.
come in, they prepare the foods, and they serve it to the students. It has nothing to do with the district itself.
Oh, wow.
The district has no control over it.
Wow. Are they, is that company given to the school by the state?
Mm-mm.
No?
It's just a private company.
Wow. So then the principal and people like that have nothing to do with the
Have no
nutritional
control
value of the
nutritional value of
lunches.
the lunches.
Wow.
The only people that really might have a control or might say are the parents.
Right.
And if the parents don't know that the children aren't eating or drinking, they're not going to say anything.
What do you think parents would say if they came in, either one, and saw the students not eating, and two, saw what they were eating? Or like you as a parent, how would you feel about that if you went in and saw your kids?
If it was my child and I went in and saw that my child was throwing away half to 3/4 of their lunch because they didn't like the taste,
Mm-hmm.
I would be questioning it big time.
Yeah.
Or I would revert to packing the lunch every day.
Yeah. That's a good question. Are there a lot of students that pack lunch, or is there a majority that buy?
The majority of them buy.
Okay.
Majority of them buy. But in the district I'm at, there's a lot of low-income kids.
Okay. So they're not
they
paying for
reduce or free lunches.
it. Okay.
But when I see whole containers of milk being thrown away,
Yeah.
not even opened,
Yeah.
it's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's crazy. So they only get milk.
That's all they get. White milk and chocolate milk.
Wow.
The only ones that get water are those who have milk allergies.
Right.
They have water bottles available to them. There's a water fountain in the cafeteria, but not many of the children use it.
Right. That's insane to me that they don't have.
Other options.
Yeah, not only that, but that they just have this one company that does everything.
Let's see. Let's take, for instance, yesterday's lunch was cheeseburger, tater tots, sliced pears, and milk.
Wow.
The cheeseburger is the protein.
Right.
The tater tots, fried, mind you,
Yep.
are their vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
Pears are their fruit.
Yeah.
And their milk is their dairy. And the bread would be the
grains.
Would be the roll.
So that's something that Jamie Oliver talks about in one of his episodes, is that the high school was getting French fries, and that was their vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
And that they had to have so many grains and
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not
Exactly.
being supplemented the right way. It's just being all with preservatives.
Like I said too, I've noticed there's been days that they've had fresh bananas.
Mm-hmm.
First lunch, first graders get theirs, second graders get theirs. By the time it gets to third grade, there's no more fresh bananas.
Right.
So the kids are given a container of fruit juice.
Yeah, which has nothing.
Has no nutrition.
No.
It's all sugar.
So
But
not
that
only is there.
counts through the company as a fruit.
Wow. So not only is there an issue of, well, it sounds like when they're getting the right foods, there's not enough of them.
Right.
So that's a problem.
Right. The other problem that I've noticed is they do, like on pizza day and pasta day, they'll have a little salad.
Right.
I've tried that little salad. It is nasty.
Is it?
It is
Yeah.
nasty. There's so much dressing on it. The lettuce is wilted and soft, and it's
Right.
got no taste to it. It's so bland. I don't blame the kids for not eating it.
Yeah, so the kids aren't liking what they're having.
Their other choices besides their regular hot meal is hot dog, PB&J, salad, and tuna fish sandwich. The salad consists of lettuce, shredded cheese, a roll, a tab of butter, and a yogurt.
So most of it's unhealthy anyway. Do you think that the reason that the lunches are supplied this way, do you think it's a money issue for the district, or do you think it's just this private company is easy, it's like kind of a sense of maybe neglect, or just, okay, this is simple, we're going to do this?
I think it's simple. This is simple. We're going to do this.
So it's a
their
lack
lunches-
of caring. And
Because a lot of their lunch is just, like I said, chicken patties on a bun,
yeah.
chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have had days where hot dogs has been the lunch. Pizza. Spaghetti with meat sauce, which actually is not bad. Doesn't
Right.
look bad anyway.
When they get the pizza, is it pizza done locally, or is it?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they go to like Papa John's or
Right.
someplace like that. They'll get it, or it's the little individual pan pizzas that you buy in the freezer, throw them in the oven,
Right.
or sometimes it's the French bread pizza.
Right.
So it depends on what they get that week.
Right. Okay. I might get a little touchy now.
Okay.
With our program, do you think that the snacks we supply every day are nutritional and okay?
Oh, no. No. I'll be honest with you. I've worked in Glassboro with the Child Development Center, which did the after-school program.
Mm-hmm.
Their snacks for their kids consisted of milk,
Mm-hmm.
fruit juice, and it was 100% fruit juice.
Okay. Whereas ours is like 100% sugar.
Yes. Some days they would have yogurt. Some days they would have fresh fruit with peanut butter to dip into. Some days they would just have bananas.
Right.
But it's still healthier than our Lay's baked potato chips and our Doritos
And I know the answer to this,
and our
but
chocolate chip cookies.
have you tried bringing in different healthier snacks for your students at the after-school program?
Truth, I have not, because
No.
of the expense.
Right. Do you think that has to do with why we don't do that?
For me, it's the expense, because I generally put the money out first and then I have to wait for reimbursement
Yep. Same
and
with me.
time.
Yeah.
I really, with my schedule, I really don't have the time to chop up enough fruit ahead of time to give it to them the right way,
Yeah.
or to buy enough yogurts to
Yeah,
give them a
it's
fresh
so
yogurt.
expensive to do
And
that.
we don't have the storage.
Right.
I'm limited to a 8 by 12 inch section of the cat refrigerator for
Yeah.
my milk.
Me too.
Yeah, so it makes a difference.
As far besides like us as how much control we have over that, do you think that the program in general, since we are a school program, do you think part of the reason that we choose these snacks is because of funding? Because if you look on our snack list, there used to be healthy things on there that are now crossed off.
I think it's because the individual who takes charge of ordering the snacks finds these are the easiest ways to go,
Okay.
because she doesn't have to provide refrigeration for the
Right.
fresh fruit. She only has to give it to us. I don't know about you, but here I order snacks once a month.
I've been ordering them more than that, actually.
I go once a month, but then again, I also bring in snacks from time to time.
I do
We
usually
had pizza
2 or 3
just last
times a
Friday.
month. Yeah.
We had pizza. Last Monday we had water ice. Granted, it's
Right.
not a healthy snack,
Right.
but it's a change
different.
from
It's a change
right
from all of the
than what we're offered.
which is the Doritos, chips, pretzels,
The goldfish graham cracker cookies,
yeah, Funyuns.
Rice Krispies treats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Do you order just when you order your snacks for your kids? Do you order just the like the chips and things of that nature, or do you buy the sugary stuff too?
I give the kids the option.
Okay.
I ask the kids, what are you in the mood for? They give me a list. Of that list, I pick out 5. I try to go with the Sun Chips when they ask for them. I'll make
Yeah.
sure I get the Sun Chips.
They're a
'cause
little
they're
bit
a little
better.
better for them than what the Doritos are.
Yeah, they at least have some grains in them.
The
and
chocolate
stuff.
chip cookies, I try to order them because they do enjoy them.
Yeah, they
Cookies
do.
and milk is a good. We had that growing up.
Yeah.
It didn't kill me.
Yeah.
Rice Krispie treats, stay away from them if I can, because the marshmallow, it's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
But I try to, but it's hard.
Do you think if we were able to have the option of things like fresh fruit or maybe carrots, different vegetables as a snack, do you think the students would choose that?
I think if they were given the option more than what they are now,
Yeah.
and make the potato chip, the junk food stuff, what I call the junk food stuff,
Yeah.
make that as a special once, maybe every 2 weeks. Guess what? Today's junk food day. We're
Right.
going to eat the junk food. But this
Yeah.
is what we're having otherwise. And give them a little bit of a variety. I
Yeah.
think they might. I
Okay.
think they might.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank
No
you
problem.
very, very much.
No problem.